What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online family? This, of course, here is JamiroFan 2000 with a brand new episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This, of course, has been my reoccurring discussion series here on my YouTube channel, looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're now going nearly 30 years of music making. And this is a very cool episode because we got to see what's something we haven't seen in nearly 18 months removed from this post-pandemic world. Jamiroquai's own drummer, of course, extraordinaire, and DJ extraordinaire, I should say, Derek McKenzie, put up a great picture on his Instagram account here in the last week of July of 2021, and it looks like the band is back together in physical, personal shape now, not in, social distance or Zoom calls or Skyping or anything. The band is back together again, and it's really cool to see, the band back together, having a really good dinner, doing probably a little bit of speculative, planning out for the night's Jamiroquai album, but it's really cool that Derek would put this picture up and see that everybody is in good spirits and coming back together. Of course, some of the band members were missing from this picture that Derek McKenzie put up on his Instagram account, but I'm sure they'll be coming in very, very soon, where they're needed and when they're needed. But I thought I'd do a JamiroFan Talks About to discuss where could Album 9 go with Jamiroquai, and I've done this several times here on my channel, but I like to do it in a bit of an update sense. But we had confirmation from JK just recently on Day Drop 2 of Record Store Day at 2021 when Jamiroquai released a limited edition, of course, blue vinyl of Everybody's Going to the Moon, which has never had a vinyl release before, and on the back was a really sweet message from JK talking about the problems of the pandemic and how the band is now currently working on Album 9, and this was kind of the peace of mind that a lot of members of the Jamily were waiting for in regards impatiently, because of this 18 months has really dragged on very, very long, and we were hoping to have some band member confirm that Album 9 is in the early stages of being done. So really nice of JK in this new release on Record Store Day to confirm that Jamiroquai Album 9 is definitely on the bucket list, you might say. And it's just really cool because some of the band members have been able to meet up with each other in the past year, 18 months of hiatus here and there at master classes, mostly Derek McKenzie, Rob Harris, and a few other band members. But this is the first time the band members, even some of the technical people from the studio, were there too at this nice meeting, this meal. According to I believe it was Rob Harris said on his Instagram, this was a meal that they had about a week ago. It's really cool that they would put up a picture to see that we're back together. We're going to be working on Album 9 very soon. So, as for my thoughts on potentially when Album 9 can come out, or at least my updated thoughts on when Album 9 from Jamiroquai could be coming out, let's remember that the band just came out of literally 18 months of being separated and not being able to work with each other in the studio. But I'm sure JK during this time has had a lot of thoughts stirring up in his head, wanting to go for a different sound or some type of new sound. I've heard rumors that JK has said to some of his confidants that he wants to go for more a disco sound, but this is just purely rumor and hearsay, so I don't know if this is true or not true. But wherever the Jamiroquai goes for Album 9, I'm sure it's going to be pleasing the populace of the online Jamily, and I'll be happy to be there as a bit of a news custodian to pass on all the latest news as it becomes available on all their respective social medias, and of course out of the Jamiroquai HQ official social media, which I'm hopefully going to be seeing being very, very active very soon. It was pretty active during the this recent release of Everybody's Going to the Moon on vinyl on Record Store Day 2021, but I'm sure the band will, in their own time, will be uploading hopefully some type of little hints and little peeks in the studio as they work on Album 9. But massive props to Derek McKenzie for being able to put up an update, thanking everybody in the Jamily for hanging in there with them, for being separated for nearly 18 months during this one of the most craziest times in modern human history, at least when it comes to the pandemic. But it's good to see the band's back together. And when I saw this post originally on his Instagram account, all I could think about was a song by Peaches and Herb called "Reunited," and it feels so good. So I thought that was rather befitting. But if you'd like to check out this post from Derek McKenzie's Instagram account with this picture of the band happily together at a recent dinner, hopefully, probably speculatively working on, planning out the blueprint for where Jamiroquai Album 9 will go eventually once they get to the studio and start writing and recording. I'll be sure to put a link to that post from Derek McKenzie's respective Instagram account in the description of this video by now. But the big piece of mind takeaway from this episode of JamiroFan Talks About is that the band is back together. Hopefully very, very soon we'll be back in the studio doing composing, doing writing, doing mixing, and we'll hopefully have a new Jamiroquai album and then prospective future, I'm saying right around maybe end of 2022, early 2023 at the earliest, because like I said, modern Jamiroquai albums take at least 4 to 7 years to be made. This album is now going on about 4 years now, or at least the wait period between Automaton and this new one has been about 4 years right now. So after extensive touring, they definitely have to rest on their laurels and definitely have to collect their thoughts and wonder where the new album will go. But I will happily be here where I can to cover whatever comes out of their social medias in regards to that really highly anticipated ninth album from Jamiroquai. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. And if you like to support this channel, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the little bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. I will do my best and due diligence to bring you all the latest information that becomes available with Jamiroquai when the time is necessary or when I can. I am pretty busy this summer personally in my other job, working in restaurants, and I have been working myself to the bone, so I'm going to try my damnedest to bring you all the latest news when I can, where I can, when I became available. But be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the little bell, and I hope you enjoy this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. There'll be much more content coming out very soon here on my channel, so keep your eyes out very soon. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you for watching. I'll be sure to see you again very soon with more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody, and take care.